The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hey everybody, welcome to the training. Carolina Millán here, and I am so excited about today's special guest, my good friend and seven-figure entrepreneur, John Crestani. John, how are you?
Sorry, I had myself muted. I'm doing freaking awesome. Fantastic today, yeah.
It's so great to have you here, my friend. So for those of you guys who are brand new to John, and if you haven't heard of him, which would be weird because he's everywhere, John and I, we met a few months ago. We met online, and last month, it was at the Affiliate Summit. We met in New York City. We got to hang out a little bit, and he told me about his program, and I saw all the value that he was offering to people. I thought it was great, and I said, hey, let's do a webinar. I'd love for you to teach all of the things you know. And John has made over 1.5 million over the last 5 months, and I'm excited for him to share with you guys how he did it. And obviously, before we get into it, just want to make sure that everybody can hear both of us. So just let us know in the comments if you can hear us, and if you can see the screen. You guys should be able to see John's screen right now, so just let us know. All right, I can hear you. Yes, yes. Hey, what's up? I can hear both of you, and I can see the screen. All right, I think we're good, John. So, my friend, the floor is yours. Go ahead, let's do this.
Cool. Hey everyone, John here. Super excited to go over this training with you tonight or today. What I'm going to be going over is how to start wildly profitable 7-figure or 6-figure, 5-figure marketing business and start earning your first commissions literally as soon as tonight. And what I'm doing is very simple. It's very easy to implement, and I'm going to just walk you through. I'm just going to walk you through exactly what I'm doing and how you can do it to finally, really make a substantial income online. And the reason I've done everything is really it's this picture over here on the right. That's me, my wife, my daughter, and that's us vacationing in Hawaii. And for me, it's always been about freedom. It's not about making millions as much as it's about having consistent money coming in so that you can live your life and be a person like we're meant to be, instead of being harassed by bosses or long commutes or all this other stuff. Now, if you're wondering if this webinar is worth your time, just to give you some context about me, and I'm looking at multiple screens here. I've been featured in Forbes. I've been featured all over the news media because of the internet business I've created, and Forbes has said I am the high profit of lifestyle design, because what I really believe this is all about is this is ultimately about creating your life in your mind, the way your mind's eye has it. And the internet is the ultimate tool. This computer or tablet or mobile device that's in front of you right now is it can literally be your tool to bring as much money to you as possible. You just have to know how to use it correctly. Now, what I'll be going over in this training today are the exact same strategies that I've used to grow my marketing business to earning 1.5 million in 5 months. And this is, guys, no audience, no prior audience or whatever, no product that you'll have to manufacture, sell, or drop ship or buy from Alibaba and whatever. This doesn't involve any clients or sales calls or stuff like nuisances like that. And this doesn't involve you having to do, hire employees to do work for you or outsource or whatever. And just to show you, if you're wondering what percentage of that profit is, what percentage of that 1.5 million is profit, typically about 50%. You see my profit right over there. So I'm making, I'll show you my houses soon. But what's more interesting is that this is working literally right now. People who have been on this training and taken action have been seeing incredible results. This is Frank Battison, just started implementing what he saw in this training, spent $200 to reach people, made almost $1,000 in sales. He said, maybe just lucky. That's crazy talk ROI so far. And he's made almost $1,000 being brand new. This is Gabrielle Dior. I don't know how to pronounce these names, apologies. But he said, woke up this morning, logged in ClickBank, realized I made my first commission, his first ever commission. He made $460. Never made money online before. So what this is something that works, that you can do. Tim Gregory, another person that was on this training and took action just like you are today. Awesome way to start my day. My first sale ever. Thank you, John. All I did was what you said to do. So guys, take notes. Again, he made another $460. Jason Roman, again, stay focused and do not sway from the plan. So guys, take notes. This training has the capacity to change your life, but what I need from you is I need your attention. I need you to close out what other tabs you're on. I need you to, if you're on a mobile device, run to a computer and put this on a computer, go to a quiet place, put your cell phone on silent, because I'm going to be going over a lot of stuff in a fairly short period of time. And if you want to be able to start earning these sorts of commissions online, you're going to need to pay very close attention. And this isn't just people making hundreds of dollars or whatnot. I have multiple students. The last time I took on students was 3 years ago. And since then, I've created multiple millionaires. This is Tyler Ellison. He's a 7-figure student. And you can see this is a screenshot of his earnings, $1.4 million. Hey, John, just thought I'd show what your training enabled me to do. He was on this very same webinar a couple of years ago. Okay, Brian Pfeiffer, another 7-figure student, used to be a club promoter in Vegas, and that's a picture of him with some of his friends. And he said, we hit 7 figures this year. Ronnie Sandlin and Sabrina Rivera, they're a couple, again, other 7-figure students making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. And Jordan, another 7-figure student, recently had his first child. He moved to Puerto Rico to make sure he didn't have to pay too much money in taxes, because once you're making this sort of money, obviously you don't want to pay as many taxes, but those are first world problems. The point is, this is working, this works, and if you take this seriously, you can change your life trajectory. Now, how's this training going to be different? First off, I've been there. I spent 4 years trying other make money online programs. I don't know how many of you here have been trying or struggling to make money online. I tried for years. I'm not necessarily very technical. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I didn't have a lot of money to get started. And, I always felt there was a missing piece. I wasn't sure how to make it happen. Also, this model that I'm going to show you today is proven. It's used by some of the smallest and the largest marketers online in the world. And also, this requires very little effort. And that's the most important part, is this will allow you to live the 4-hour work week. This will allow you to support your lifestyle rather than actually having just a job you're doing on the computer where you have to slave away and trade time for money. Now, stick with me to the end, just for staying with me throughout the whole training. I really want to applaud action takers. I'm going to give you guys a free marketing course. I'm going to give you guaranteed entry into a top affiliate program. I'm also going to make an offer for a few people to work with me. Now, who this webinar is for everyone on here, it's for if you're an employee and you're just tired of, the commute, dealing with bosses, dealing with annoying coworkers, you're tired of the 9-to-5 grind. I was there, I came from corporate land and it sucks. So this is a route out. This is also for entrepreneurs who are looking for the best possible way to make a big income online. And this is also for marketers looking to add another stream of income to what they're already currently doing. Now, a few house rules for today's webinar is, first off, listen people, this isn't get rich easy. Everything takes work. So if you're expecting a push button Ponzi scheme, you know, instant make, everything comes from good, honest work. Also, this will be interactive. So guys, everyone, tell me where you're coming from today. I see Peter Southey, Ronald, Samantha, David, Felipe, Becky, Joey, John, Alex, Bernard, tons of people on here. Where are you guys coming from in the world? Let me know. Excited to be talking to everyone. We got people from New Zealand. We got Henderson, Liz, Lucas, Jorge, Johan, Joey, Joe, Helena. Dude, hundreds of people on this webinar. Tell me where you're from. God Save in Houston, Washington, we got Canada, we got Chile, we got San Francisco, we got all over the world. That's awesome. And this is something that works no matter what country you're a citizen from or where you are in the world currently. Also, please understand, neither my results nor my students are typical. Again, you have to put in the work to make this happen. You just have to make that clear. So once again, this isn't going to require you to have a previous audience or an email list or a YouTube following like me and Carolina have or whatever. Also, this doesn't require you to have any product. You don't have to have some crazy zany idea. You don't need to drop ship anything. You don't need to purchase any inventory or whatnot. You don't need any clients either. This is not in sales. This is not, you know, anything of the, this is not scheduling calls to sell people consulting packages where you have to know how to do sales. And this doesn't involve you have employees where you have to manage people to do work for other people. So a little bit about myself and who I am, because we're all getting to know each other, and I'm just gonna turn off my video for the second. I'm John Crestani. I'm a freelance marketer from Los Angeles, California. Recently bought a 4.5-acre horse ranch in Malibu, which is it's kind of a hilly beachside community north of Los Angeles, and very excited about that. We have mountain lions roaming the hills outside in my backyard. And I grew my marketing business from nothing to over $400,000 a month in 4 years' time. So for anybody wondering, first off, I wasn't born rich. I didn't have, you know, financial problems were always a staple of my family growing up. And I didn't have barely any money in my pocket when I started this business. I was working a job and I was always just over broke. I don't know if you guys have heard that old adage, you know, J-O-B, just over broke. That's what jobs kind of keep you at. Also, I'm not some sort of genius, you know, that, you know, was, you know, like naturally intelligent. I was always a, you know, a C student. You know, I was more of an athlete growing up, and you know, not necessarily, you know, I wasn't like the kid in the computer lab or anything like that. And also, you know, just for those wondering, you know, being, you know, what, you know, you guys see I'm white, and I had somebody bring this up last time I talked to a group of people. Being white never helped me. You don't need that. There's no white privilege on the internet. You know, it's literally when you're working on this computer, the computer doesn't care. It's right in front of you. It doesn't care what you are. Now, where I started was with this book, The 4-Hour Workweek. How many people here have heard of this book? I read this book.
Life-changing
Yeah,
book.
great. This was a life-changing book for me. And I read this book many years ago, and it talks about all these people making money, living their dreams anywhere, and quitting their jobs and running their business from the internet. And I took that book and I said, I want to create an internet business that supports me while I can focus my time on what I truly want to do, whether that's, you know, traveling and doing crazy stuff, or whether that's, you know, just lounging on the couch because I don't feel like working that day. You know, it's about that sort of life. Sometimes, you know, people always talk about hustling, and, you know, sometimes you just want to do nothing. You know, I don't know how many people can give me an amen to that. But what I ended up with going for this dream was 4 years of what I consider failure. I was working a job. I was working in this cubicle you see right here. And for 4 years, I spent trying to make money online, and I was buying make money online programs, trying different tricks and tactics and strategies, but I could never crack the code. I could never figure it out. I could never even make a dime online. And I don't know how many people here, you know, understand what I'm talking about. Yes or yes, but it was crazy until I met a mentor. So I actually, I was very fortunate. I snuck into this mastermind meeting on the second floor of the Roosevelt Hotel in Hollywood. And I met this guy named Kelly Felix, who had made tens of millions of dollars online without a company, without, you know, just purely just on his own. And I asked him what to do. What do I do to make money now? What's the strategy? And when I implemented what he told me to do, he gave me he didn't give me anything complex. He gave me a few simple sentences is what he, you know, he replied to my email, and you know, I got his contact, and he's told me a few simple things to do, and I trusted him, and I implemented them, and I took massive action. And the first year in actually implementing a proven system from someone I could trust, I went from making roughly $60,000 a year, which is what I was making in my job, to, this is my tax return, by the way. So I made over $388,000 my first year, okay? Now this is my tax return the next year, and I kept implementing and kept staying focused. I kept applying the strategies because I wasn't done yet. And I did the same stuff, and I made over $933,000 the next year. Guys, imagine $933,000 in your bank account right now. It literally changes everything, and it allows you, and it changed everything for me. I mean, where it took me was I was able, anytime I want, I went out and would just race supercars in the desert. There's a bunch of Lamborghinis and a Ferrari with my friends. I flew around the world to meet up with mentors who I'd learned stuff from. This is me in London. I love extreme sports. So here's me, you know, I told you I'm big into like sports and stuff. You know, here's me at the biggest bungee jump in the world. This is in New Zealand. I got to travel. I go places with my wife. Obviously, I met my wife, had a kid. You know, this is in Kauai, the pyramids of Egypt. I went to over 50 countries, Morocco. I want to ski. I invite my friends out to ski with me, and whatever else, you know, bought a ranch in Malibu. Everything came from following a simple system and just kept applying it until I was making money. And the thing is, I'm a small fish in this field. And I'll show you why in a second. But what happened was I literally had no intention, it wasn't an intention, it just wasn't ever on my mind. I mean, imagine you make millions of dollars. Is your first thought to tell anyone how you did it? Especially if it was simple? Not, for me, it wasn't. For me, it didn't occur to me. But what happened was, in my travels, an article came out about me. Somebody had interviewed me in my travels, and an article came out about me that went viral in Forbes, how a 28-year-old got fired and built a $500,000 a month business while traveling the world. And this went absolutely viral. It made the front page of Forbes. And I ended up becoming, overnight, I ended up getting thousands and thousands of messages per week of people asking me for help, people asking me how to do this, people asking me, how do I make this happen for myself? Please show me your ways. And what I realized was, I believe in signs. I don't know if any of you believe in, you know, signs or whatever, but I believe greatly in signs, and I believed that thousands of people sending me single coherent message was a massive sign that I needed, the universe was telling me I needed to pass down my knowledge to other people. And, you know, I was grateful. And what happened recently, again, was another article about me went viral in the news. As you see, this has over 1,200 shares, this article up on the screen, and it has over 866,000 views, almost 1 million views of this this interview that was posted with me. And once again, that's why I'm here, is to share with you what is possible for you guys and how you guys can apply this too. So I'm at the point in my business as well where I have recurring revenues. There's not a single month where I make less than $100,000 a month. And lately I've been, you know, it fluctuates between $500,000 to $100,000 a month, but never under $100,000 a month. I have recurring revenues. And in 5 years, I was able to go from working in a cubicle to, this is my horse ranch in Malibu. So as you guys can see, it's beautiful. We're surrounded by mountains. We have stables. We have a tack shed. We have a jacuzzi. We have beautiful, beautiful, beautiful location. Sunsets are amazing. And I'm living out my dream. In 5 years, I mean, this is what can happen, okay? In 5 years, you can go from wherever you are today to a whole different life. And it's unbelievable, and it's possible because of this device we have in front of us. And as I said, I by no means am like there are people doing much bigger numbers than me. This is a story in The Atlantic about another internet marketer, Jesse Wilms, who earned more than $100 million in revenue. Okay, here's an article in Bloomberg about another affiliate marketer, Rob Grin, who at 31 is estimated to have $180 million net worth. And he says it's quote unquote, it's like striking gold. You almost panic. And I agree with this statement more than you can imagine. I'll explain why this statement is so apt in a little bit. And then another affiliate marketer who's made millions. He just moved into a $15 million house in Hollywood, Craig Clemens. Now, enough about me. Here's what I'm going to show you today. First, I'm going to show you guys a live demonstration of my money-making method. I'm going to show you my 3-step system I put together to eliminate risk and instability in my affiliate marketing business, okay? And it's very simple, and you've just got to apply it over and over again. I'll also be showing you the 7 biggest mistakes affiliates make in implementing this system. And this is key because you need to know how, not everybody succeeds, and you need to know what to avoid. These are the 7 biggest mistakes. You want to take note of these. I'll also show you how tech companies are giving away free money to help you start. Literally, the tech companies are working to help you do this. And I'll show you how you can claim that free money in the presentation. And I'm also going to make an offer for a few people to work with me. We're growing my company, and I'm always looking to work with motivated marketers. So a few reasons why you should pay attention and replicate this. First, you can do this from anywhere. It doesn't matter where you're a citizen from. It doesn't matter where in the world you're from. You need an internet connection and a laptop, and you're good. Also, this doesn't require any technical skills. You don't need to have any prior experience in, marketing or tech or sales or any of this stuff. It only takes a few hours of work per week. So this is something that you can truly still live a life and do. And also you can do this on your own schedule, which is great. You don't need a lot of money to get started. You can do this no matter where you're from. And it allows you to live a life of freedom, which is the most important aspect that's sorely lacking in the traditional education system. And this is exactly and students of mine are doing exactly what's being applied in this training, and they're changing their lives. Here's Luis Nakamoto. He went from $40,000 a year to doing $44,000 per month. Okay, and he's from Peru. Here's a 15-year-old. I'm actually going to bring him up. He made his first commissions in his first day using this system. And let me actually bring him up here. He's so young, it's crazy. Here, let me.
Man, that's really cool. 15?
Yeah, he's 15.
Wow.
My name is James Buckland, and I'm coming from Pakistani's internet jet set. I wanted to say that it works. I'm 15, and within one day, I've made my first commission.
So he goes on, but basically, this kid just made his first commission in his first day, which is crazy. And Tomomi she was a waitress and a single mom. She made her first commissions in her first week. Guys, this is something, the results speak for themselves. People are making money very, like unbelievably fast using this system, and anyone can do this, and hundreds of people are doing this all over the world. Now, you guys are a privileged audience, and I want you to get this information and apply it as soon as possible. Now, here are the simple steps to create a massive 7-figure marketing business. Again, no audience. You don't need anything to start. You don't need a product. You don't need clients, and no employees. And the way you do it is paid advertising. And I'll show you how paid advertising is actually the cheapest way and the fastest way to earn a substantial income immediately online, and how you can do it for free. And this is how I became an internet millionaire. So first, I'm going to do a live demonstration of the method, but I need to see at least 50 monies in the chat. So guys, type in money if you guys are excited, if you guys want to see a live demonstration of this method in action. So type in money in the chat. Let me know you're alive, because we're hopefully going to be making some money live on this webinar. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing, and let's make it happen. So Joe, Lucas, Ralph, Becky, Aida, come on, let's see some monies. Let's see. I need to see at least 50 money. I don't need to start up this campaign if we don't see some monies. Okay. Samantha, Peter, Helena. Oh shit. There is a bit of a lag. I see a ton coming in. Okay, money, baby. Let's see it. Let me bring up my other screen. Can everybody see my screen all right? I should be on my click tracker, my affiliate tracker.
Yep, it's showing up.
Cool, awesome. So what we're looking at is my affiliate tracking platform, and I'm going to be advertising a weight loss product. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the link to the clipboard, and I'm going to go over to my ad network. So how we're advertising is through links, and I'm going to go over to the ad network. And I had already put in my link here, but we're advertising a weight loss product, because weight loss is a product, lots of people want to lose weight. So, we sell what people want to buy. And I'm just going to turn this, as you see, I have loaded up $500, and I've set the bids to 3 to 9 cents. And I'm just going to enable this campaign and turn it to on, so that people start seeing our web page. Once we get clicks and people go to our webpage, hopefully people will buy. Okay, so we'll see if this turns into real money. Again, we're spending 3 to 9 cents to reach people to deliver our sales pitch, and I'll explain everything as we go along. So these are the only 3 steps you need to have a 7-figure marketing business. Okay, and it's really simple. This has been responsible for making me one of the top affiliates in the world, and it makes me upwards of $35,000 per day. Those are real numbers, and I've made more than $35,000 in a single day with this. You can make a lot of money doing this, and as you've seen, my students are making shitloads of money just by following these simple steps. So the 3 steps to a no product funnel: Facebook ads, pre-sale page, and an offer. And how this works is we are using Facebook ads to get people's attention. There's over 1 billion people on Facebook. We're using Facebook ads to reach people and get their attention and get them to click. Okay. We're using our web page, or what I call our pre-sale page. We send them to a web page that agitates their problem, focuses their attention on a solution, and transitions them from a social mindset to a buyer's mindset. Now, our web page is what I call our sales pitch. Okay, it's our sales pitch. And here, let me show you an example of a web page. So a web page might be something like this. You know, exclusive, massive bed bug epidemic hits United States. And this is built to agitate somebody's problem around, you know, bugs, and bed bugs are a huge problem in the US because of global warming. They've been coming back, and focus their attention on getting a solution. Again, you don't need to know any sales. You just need to have the proper pitch on your webpage. And then the offer is whatever product you're selling. Again, this isn't your own product. You're selling somebody else's product, and the best product offers convert to a big, broad, and cold audience. And what that means is we want to be selling products that tons of people are going to buy. Now, this is a great example. I mean, look at Christy Brinkley there. She has a skincare product that we can sell, we can recommend to people, and make $50 every time somebody purchases her skincare product. And you know, the thing is, the reason why it's great to recommend skincare to people, how long have people been buying skincare for? Thousands of years. People have been buying skincare for thousands of years. They've been worried about their skin. And people will, as long as people have skin and are buying, you know, they're going to be concerned about making their skin look better. And I mean, look at her smile. I mean, she's gorgeous. You know, she's an absolutely gorgeous woman, and you know, she's over 60 years old, and she looks like that. And it's just, you know, unbelievable that she looks so great at that age. So obviously people will buy her skincare product. You know, not only is skincare a necessary product for most people, but you know, with a front woman like that, you can't, you know, people are going to buy her skincare. So this will work. You can sell this to a very large group of people. Now, there's 3 critical keys to success. You don't want to get any of these wrong, or else the system will fail. Now, key number 1 is videos. Okay, videos are the key to getting high engagement on your ads. Okay, I don't know, I think we're running a little ahead of time. How many people here would be interested in me going a little bit off presentation to show you where I get some of my videos from? Just type in yes if you're interested, or just say stick to the presentation if you want me to just stick to the training.
Oh, definitely yes. I want to see.
Okay, cool. Yeah, here, let me bring it up.
And we're getting a bunch of yeses, so yeah.
Okay, awesome. So where I recommend you get one place I get videos from is called Pond5. Write that down, Pond, the number 5. And guys, type in a niche. Type in a niche that you want to see videos for. Type in a niche you want me to find videos for video ad. Okay, cool. Well, we got weight loss. So I'm gonna get in, look up weight loss, and imagine how much better would an ad that has, how much more likely to click on an ad would this make you if you're in your Facebook newsfeed? If you were looking to lose weight, how much more likely would seeing a video like this show up in your newsfeed make you want to click to see what's behind that and what has that effect, rather than an image, just a simple, just static image? And the thing is, videos are way more effective than images in creating people, getting people's engagement. They just work far better, and it's an unfair advantage that you can give yourself when you're starting off as an affiliate marketer. Unbelievable advantage. Okay. Now, this is an ad that one of my students put up, and for my own affiliate program, and they spent $547 and made $4,600. From $500 to $4,600, they made over $4,000 profit. And look at this, he's using a video ad, okay? He's using a video ad and absolutely killing it with video ads. So video ads work, and they're working, and marketers are able to use these to make tons of money. The ROI is incredible. Okay, now key number 2 is high click-through rates equals low cost clicks. Now, here's an example of a landing page of a web page that I used to sell diabetes products. And here's an example of the web page. I'm finally free of diabetes. And this is a very engaging web page. Okay, this is a very engaging web page. It's just, you know, the colors are right, the text is right, the button is big and orange. And I spent $1,200 to make $3,200. So I made over $2,000 profit using a high engagement web page. Okay. And the third key is only promote offers that convert like crazy. Again, you know, Christy Brinkley, she's like just absolutely gorgeous older model selling a, you know, fantastic product, skincare product. And you can too, and make lots of money recommending her products. And this converts like crazy. When people see that Christy Brinkley has her own skincare product, they buy like crazy. And I have a lot more to thank Christy for than her wonderful smile. Selling her products, I made $15,000 you know, recommending her products through Facebook ads, and I spent $6,000 to do so. So I made $9,000 profit in a single day. In a single day, I made $9,000 profit just recommending her skincare products. So I've made a lot of money with Christy. So that's why, you know, if you noticed, I have a great affinity for her. Now, if this is so simple, why isn't everyone doing this? Is something you might be wondering at this point. Okay, very simple. You know, you put up a Facebook ad, you put up a very engaging web page, and you promote a product that people want. Now, the reason is there are 7 big mistakes that are separating small-time affiliates from what I call super affiliates. And super affiliates are people that are making a full-time living off of this. Super affiliates are people that are making at least $5,000 to $10,000 per month from marketing products online. We're the salespeople of the internet, okay? Now, here's the 7 biggest mistakes. The 7th biggest mistake is not advertising internationally. And this is a huge mistake. And why people don't advertise internationally, I know many of you are, you know, probably English or also Spanish speakers, but if you just speak English, you know, lots of people just advertise in the United States and they think there's nothing outside of the United States. Well, that's wrong. So many countries all over the world speak English. More people outside the US than speak English than inside the US. You have 79 million people in Nigeria. You have 46 million people in Germany. You have 8 million people in Canada. You have 23 million people in France, all speaking English, and also the richest people in every country all across the world speak English. So you can advertise anywhere. And in fact, it's much cheaper to advertise around the world. Here's an example of a weight loss campaign I did, recommending weight loss products in Brazil. Very little spend. I spent 33 cents. See that? 33 cents to deliver my sales pitch to 25,000 people. Imagine that. I don't know how many people here do sales or business development or, you know, something along those lines. But imagine if you could reach and deliver a sales pitch to 25,000 people for just 33 cents. It's unbelievable. It's crazy. And it results in a lot of money. So very cheap. 33 cents gets you that much exposure. You just need to know how to take advantage of it. And here's an example of one of my students who did exactly that. And he made $756 profit targeting international companies. He said he targeted fringe geographies like Puerto Rico, Seychelles, etc. Crazy. Very easy to do. And people are doing it and making money. Here's the sixth biggest mistake, is not using free ad network credits. So check this out. Here's some money right here. $100 free credits when you spend $25 on video ads. So you just saw we reached 25,000 people with 33 cents. Imagine what you can do with an extra $100. Imagine how many sales pitches online you can deliver with $100 free ad credits, and people all over the world are using YouTube. You can reach anybody. How many people would like to see free money without any deposit down? Guys, type in free money in the chat if you guys want to see some ways that you can get free money for advertising without any money down. Again, this is nuts. If I don't get enough free monies, I won't go over it. Okay, I see Becky, Nelson, Kareem, Daryl, Frank, Joe, cool, John, free money. Come on, guys, type in free money if you guys want to see this. I need to see more free monies because this is the results from this are unbelievable. And frankly, I don't even want to show that. Okay, awesome. Oh, we got a whole slew of free monies. Okay. LinkedIn will give you free money to advertise to people. They are literally giving away free money to get people started marketing, okay? And Amazon is also giving away free money for you to advertise and reach their audience. What do people go to Amazon to do? What is the only reason people go to Amazon.com? They go there to buy. They go there to freaking buy shit. And you can get in front of people who are on Amazon looking to literally buy product, and you can get in front of them for free. Okay, you can get in front of them for free. Because people don't understand this yet. People don't understand how easy it is to get this working. You don't need a lot of money to get this started, folks. You don't need a lot of money at all. The tech companies are helping people sell products online. They want you. They not only want you to sell products online, but they want you to succeed, because Amazon's not going to make any money if you just, throw up some ads, use their $50 and never advertise with them again. No, they want you to spend that $50 in free ad credits, and they want you to make $100, because they know if you spend $50 to make $100, they're gonna get another $50, and they're gonna keep getting another $50 from you every single day until you're happy. They want to help you, and they're giving away free money. It's never been cheaper. It's never been less saturated to get started. If these tech companies have to give away free money to get people on, guys, this is a revolution. And you're not going to be, this is not going to be around for very long. And here's one more spot, even more free money. Yelp. Yelp will give you $300 in free Yelp ads to get started. Again, we're at a very unique point in time. The tech companies are helping you out. It's not going to be like this for very long. Facebook isn't giving away free money. People know about Facebook. People don't know you can advertise on these other platforms, on Yelp, on LinkedIn, on Amazon. So there's free money to get you started. And just to show you, I started with free advertising. Last year, I started a new company, and I started it with free advertising. I wanted to try to market a new type of product, and I used free YouTube advertising, and I grew it large. And I took that $100 that YouTube gives you for free. They had a special promotion that was going on. I took that and I turned it into $1.1 million. Last year, I ended up spending $267,000 on YouTube. See, this is all my campaigns. I spent $600 a day, and I made $1.1 million from free advertising. Free advertising. So this is what's possible, people. Okay, the fifth biggest mistake is creating your own pre-sale pages. So creating your own web pages. So why shouldn't you create your own web pages? First, it takes time. Okay? It takes creativity. It could take technical skills, and it might not get a high click-through rate. If I were to tell, you know, this web page works, you know, it's going to take you a long time to put these images and these texts together and create a web page that sells people, that takes somebody's pain point and makes it real until they want to buy the product you're selling. Because a good sales pitch gets people interested and carries their interest throughout the sales pitch to get them to buy the product. And these web pages are complicated to make, so you don't want to do that. And here's an example of a student of mine who literally took one of my pre-sale pages and just copied it. He just copied one of my web pages that I told him works, and he made $7,800 in revenue. He spent over 2,000. He made 5,000 pure profit in 1 month, and he's from Bangladesh. His name is Ahsan Habib. I didn't even know where Bangladesh was. I had to look it up on a map. Bangladesh is near India and China. Yeah, it's near India and China. And the average amount of money people make in Bangladesh is like something like $1,000 or $2,000 per year. So he made what the average person makes in 2 or 3 years in a single month. In a single month, and he could not work for the next 2 or 3 years if he wanted to. Okay, crazy. Now, the fourth biggest mistake I see people making is doing any programming, period. And the reason why, even if you come from an IT or an engineering background, the reason why you shouldn't do any program, period, is look, it slows you down, it's hard to learn, it's not efficient use of time, you might make mistakes, mistakes take time to correct, and there are tools that do everything for you now. So you want to have a setup, the way you want to market products. If you build your web page, you don't want to do any programming. If you have to do any programming, it's going to hold you back. So I'm not technical. If you force me to even copy paste a piece of code, I will literally break the internet. I will literally break the internet. I'm really bad at that. So just make sure when you're doing your setup, you don't have to do programming to do your marketing. Okay. And here's a student of mine that also just didn't know any programming whatsoever. made $55,000. This was a screenshot from earlier in the year. Made over $55,000, and he just laid out all this cash, crazy amounts of money, and he's done very well. So crushing it, life changing. Just not knowing any technical skills. The third biggest mistake is not using what I call a swipe file. So how many people here know what a swipe file is? Tell me yes if you do, no if you don't know what a swipe file is. How many people here know what a swipe file is? Okay. Okay, so some yeses, some nos. Okay. So a swipe file is having a collection of ads. So if you have a swipe file, it makes launching ads a breeze. You just mix and match headlines and images to find a winning combination. And it saves you time from having to research what the best ads look like. So I'm just going to give you an example of my swipe file right here. Let's bring it up. So here's an example of my swipe file, and I already know that this is an image. This is a proven image that works if I'm selling weight loss products. See, it looks like a burning gut. Okay, 1 cup of this before bed burns belly fat like crazy. So I know this is text that works. So I never even have to think about what my advertisement is, because again, if I'm putting an ad on Facebook, I never have to think about what to do, because I already know that this image works and this headline works, and I just have to put it on Facebook. Okay. So that's an example of a swipe file. Having a swipe file, great, is just amazing for doing marketing. Saves you tons of time. And here's a student of mine who just used a swipe file of proven. He launched his first ads, and he's used proven swipes, ad swipes to launch, and he made, look at this, he made $460 in a day, made $460 a week. Just made his second sale, faith in marketing restored. Third sale, he made a third sale. So he's been making sales just using a swipe file of ads that work. And this is a picture of him from Facebook. His name's Keenan. I don't know. I guess he likes. People put weird pictures on Facebook. I don't know why. The second biggest mistake I've seen people make is not building recurring revenue into their business. Now, one thing that I mentioned earlier is my friend Robert Grin. He said, when you start seeing it work, when you start implementing the training, you almost panic. He said, when you start seeing the sales come in, you almost panic. And for me, I remember a few years ago, one of my biggest, it was my most profitable day up until that point. I made $35,000 in a day, and I had a panic attack. I mean, that a little thing about me is I've always had a problem with panic attacks. Ever since I went to college, I started getting panic attacks because I was worried that, I wanted to become, successful as an entrepreneur and in life, and I never felt like I was reaching my goals. And I panic. And for those of you who've ever had a panic attack, you have this overwhelming sense of dread that comes over your chest tightens up. You start to hunch over. You feel like you need to throw up. For no reason at all. You don't actually throw up. You might try to dry heave, but you have this overwhelming sense of dread, like you're going to die, but for no apparent reason. And it's not directed at anyone. It's just environmental. And when I was making tens of thousands of dollars a day, yeah, that's great money. But at the time, I was not building recurring revenue into my business. I was selling products that gave me a one-time commission. And the reason I had those panic attacks was because I knew that I was always concerned that the next day I wouldn't make as much money. And I don't know what, it seems irrational, but the thing is, if you don't have recurring revenue to depend on, you can never fully be secure in your business. So no matter what you do, I recommend you build recurring revenue, because one ad campaign can sustain you for years or more. And having a consistent income, even, you know, $5,000 to $10,000 a month, consistent income coming in will change your life. I have a consistent $100,000 a month coming in, and, you know, I mean, I don't know if you guys want, you know, that much money. You know, obviously, you know, not all of you might need a ranch and, you know, Malibu and, you know, traveling the world and all this stuff. You know, I'm sure a lot of you just want $5,000 to $10,000 a month, right? In consistent income, right? That would change your life. And that's the goal, is to build recurring income. So focus on having an affiliate program that provides you recurring income. And you might make less initially, but you get paid more over time. And the number one biggest mistake that I see affiliates making when starting off is not targeting the right audience. So the right audience, the way most people target their ads, and targeting ads means who are you putting your ads in front of? Who are you putting your sales messages in front of? And how most people target their ads is they think of, you know, it's all guesswork. They're thinking, you know, maybe the person's interested in Oprah, or maybe the person's interested in, you know, peanuts or whatever. Or maybe the person's 40 to 50 years old. And all that is guesswork, and it's not a system. And what I created to bring consistency to my business is what I call my zero guesswork 1-5-10 targeting workaround method to Facebook advertising. This changed my business, and this is working, and this is still working on an unbelievable scale. So go into this. Facebook still allows this. And what this is you can take a list of people who have bought a product that you want to sell. You want to sell skincare, you want to sell weight loss products, you want to sell dog toys. You can take a list of people who have already bought dog toys online, and you upload it to Facebook, or you just copy and paste it to Facebook. And Facebook will look at all these people who bought dog toys online, and they will use their artificial intelligence to match those people up with only other people who will buy dog toys in the future. So what you're doing is you're letting Facebook's cutting edge artificial intelligence algorithms target your ads for you. You just give them a list of people who have done something you want them to do, and Facebook will give you more people who will buy your product. It's that simple. It's literally that simple. Now, the question is, how do you get this list of people who have bought a product? How do you get this list? How do you get this list? Now, my secret of how I first came across getting a buyer's list was I simply asked for it. Like all good things in life, if you want something good to happen, you have to first ask for it to happen. What I did was I sent a few emails out to people who ran affiliate programs, and I asked if they could send me their buyers list so I could give them more buyers. And it's that simple. You just have to ask for it. And if you want, feel free to copy, screenshot this post, and you guys can send out emails and get your own buyers list. So it makes advertising a breeze. You just upload a list to Facebook, and Facebook will feed you out buyers. Now, in summary, before I get back to the demonstration and we see how much money we made or lost, paid advertising is the way to make big money online. You want to target big niches. You want to target big product categories: skincare, weight loss, business opportunity, bed bugs, etc. And getting big results is no different than small results on the internet. It doesn't take any extra time of yours to target people around the world than it does to target people in your local area. You can target anywhere in the world, and you can get big amounts of money. And as you've seen, I'm doing that with very little effort. And the 3 secrets are: good pre-sale pages are a massive competitive advantage of super affiliates. Those pre-sale pages, yep, those are things we hold very dear to us because those are our sales pitches. Secret number 2 is creating video ads are easy and they work much better than images. Very easy. Nobody's doing it. Very few people are doing video ads. It's a massive advantage. And secret number 3 is having buyer data is king to targeting. King, queen, and court jester. It is everything. If you have a list of people who've already bought your product, you just plug it into the machine and the machine will spit you out money like you wouldn't believe. Now, a few key competitive advantages that you can build in your business are: 1, having a system that requires 0 programming to set up. 2 is having great converting offers, products that people that sell. Advantage number 3 is having high engagement ads that work. I showed you guys, these are ads that are proven to work. U.S. cardiologist urges Americans to quit these 3 foods. Look at these images. These work. It's an advantage. Advantage number 4 is having high converting pre-sale pages. If I'm trying to sell bed bug products, if I'm trying to sell bed bug eradication kits, using this web page will sell the products for me. Great competitive advantage. And advantage number 5 is having buyer data to do 0 guesswork targeting. You have buyer data, you are 999 steps ahead of everyone else. Let me know, everyone, if this is making sense. Guys, let me know in the chat, is this making sense? Okay, or am I completely over everyone's head? But let me know in the chat, is this making sense? Type in if you guys have any questions or if it's making sense at this point.
Yeah, we're getting a few yeses here. Makes sense. Yes.
Cool.
Yes, yes, yes.
Cool. So I'm going to go back into the live demonstration, and we're just going to check on the ads that I set up in the beginning. Cool. So just flipped over to my other screen. So what we're seeing here is we're in the ad network, and we see I spent, look at this, people. I spent $182 in the last 40 minutes here. So, you know, $182, but that's not what I'm concerned about. I'm concerned about if I made any money. So I reached a lot of people. But let's look. So what that $182 got me was $182 allowed me to deliver my sales pitch to, if you guys see here, it's a little small. I don't know if you guys can see it, but visits, I got 10,481 people that have visited my site so far. Okay. Of those 10,481 people, basically you can think they're viewing my sales pitch. Okay, they're viewing my sales pitch. Of those 10,481 people that viewed my sales pitch, 277 of them decided that they wanted to they wanted to view more information about the product that I recommended. Okay. Now, of those 277 people, and Carolina, if you could just mute yourself, I hear some background noise. 25 people bought. So I made roughly 39. I make the arrangement with the company is I make $39 per sale every time I sell one of their products. So we made $964, and that's roughly $800 profit in roughly 45 minutes, just to give you guys some numbers from my thing. Now, obviously, you know, these are my results. And you can, you know, this is not abnormal for me at all. You know, I make much more than this every day. Make at least $10,000 every day. But just to give you guys an idea, that's what happens when you apply the system. Okay.
That's cool, man. Very cool. There's a question. I don't know if you want to take questions now or after. There are a couple questions.
At the end. Yeah, I'll do it.
All right, cool.
Now, how would you like me, so I showed you a lot about that, and how would you like me to give you literally everything that works? The buyer's data, the buyer's list, the ads that work, the pre-sale page, the web pages that convert, and the offers that convert like crazy. Okay, so I'm looking to work with a few people, and also I want to make clear this is going to be an extremely limited time offer. I don't want this to get saturated, so I'm taking a very limited number of students to work directly with me on this. And also, this is not for everyone. I want to make very clear, this is not, you know, this is this takes work. So this is not for everyone. And there are 3 conditions to working with me. Number 1, you must work with one of the 2 affiliate programs that I recommend. Okay, we'll be working together. You'll be what's called part of my second tier, and we'll be working together. So I'll be making a small cut of whatever you make, something like 5%. I feed you, I'm giving you everything for you to run this. Second condition is you must use the system ethically. I'm giving you the formula for you to sell any product you want in a particular niche. But you may be tempted by offers of more money or to promote unethical products once you start doing this. And I just wanted to set this as, you know, make it very clear from the get-go. I'm not looking for students who are overly greedy. I'm looking for people who are looking to recommend quality products to people. Because the marketing works. People will buy. You will make money if you implement everything correctly. But again, I want you to recommend ethical products to these people. And the third condition is once you make back double your original investment, you must create your own ads. Again, I don't want this to get saturated. I'm taking a very limited number of students on. And again, I'm not looking for people to just copy me. I'm looking for people who want to understand how to turn this into a lifelong source of income as well and be able to do stuff on their own. So what I've created is called the Super Affiliate System. And it's called the Super Affiliate System 2.0 because the first time I took on students was 3 years ago. And I showed you some of the results of the students that I took on 3 years ago. I've created over 5 millionaires that have taken that were in that training cohort when I did this 3 years ago. My goal is not to become a teacher. My goal is, you know, to really help people and grow my company. Now, the first part of what you'll be getting with a super affiliate system is you'll get what I call ready to launch affiliate campaigns. You're getting the buyer data to use for targeting. You're getting ads you can copy paste. You're getting web pages you just drag and drop, no programming required. And you're also getting top converting offers to recommend to people. Okay, so the buyer's data, this is the data of people who have already bought the product that you're selling. So you're just gonna upload it to Facebook, copy paste, just like what you're seeing on the screen right now. I'll show you where to point your mouse, where to click, when to click, how to do it every step of the way. So you just upload it, and now you're just going to target buyers, okay? People who will buy. I'm giving you the ad swipe, so you're getting the exact ads that you need to post that work. Okay, the image, the videos, the headlines, etc. I'm giving you pre-sale pages. You literally just click to clone them. It's never been simpler. This is a zero programming setup. You don't need to know anything about programming or any of that stuff. If you've never created a web page before, if you don't have a website, that's fine, because it's literally, it couldn't be easier. And I'll show you exactly, I walk you through every step of the way. And let's say we want to throw up a page like this. All we would do is click activate the page. Let me make sure I'm logged in first. You click activate the page and it will simply load on your computer. It will load on the internet and for you to have your own web page. And I'm going to give you network referrals. I'm going to get you in to promote the top offers. You're going to get into your guaranteed entry into ClickBank, which is an affiliate network, and your guaranteed entry into one other affiliate program, which will give you the ability to earn recurring revenue. But I go over that inside of the training course itself. The second part of what you'll be receiving when you join the Super Affiliate system is you'll get a complete affiliate marketing training course. Okay, there are assignments, there's accountability. I'll be showing you how I made $2.9 million in a single year using cheap ads that took me 30 minutes to set up. I'll show you my what I call my $35,000 a day miracle ad, and how I literally didn't even create this ad. I didn't write it. I didn't find the image. Everything was just, you know, I took from somewhere else. I don't create any of my own ads. And I'll also be giving you information on how to advertise, not just on Facebook, but if you want to continue hitting it hard and if you want to make even more money, I'll show you how to do place ads and reach audiences of people who are using Google through Google AdWords. I'll show you how to reach people on YouTube through YouTube advertising, and I'll show you how to use what I call native advertising, which is what I showed you in the example, Rev Content. It's a little more advanced though. You're going to get 15 hours of training videos literally over my shoulder. You're going to be watching just like this. You know, maybe I'll be in the box sometime and you'll be seeing my mouse. There won't be any slides or presentations like that. You'll be seeing where I point my mouse, where I click, what I do, where I mouse, etc., so that you know exactly what to do. There's no guesswork involved. You're watching my screen, no theory here. And just to show you guys, you know, if I haven't already proven myself that this is working and this is working literally right now enough, here's my credit card statement from last month. This is the amount, you know, I'm spending shitloads of money right now making this work for myself, and my students are all having massive sorts of success, but I'm taking a very limited number of people. Now, you have 100 and now the third part is you'll get affiliate program acceptance. Again, by working with these affiliate networks, you'll be working with me in growing a business. okay? We both benefit. You'll be part of my team, and I'm vested in your success. So the more money you make, the more money I make. And you have a very aggressive commission structure and incredible perks. Again, I want you to win here. I'm giving you every single freaking resource under the moon to make sure you're successful. Again, the more money you make, the more money I make. I am not any sort of good Samaritan here. I am a capitalist, and I want to make money just as much as you do. And I'm giving you the formula to make that happen, and so we can both make money together. Every single week, we're going to be going over, I've made myself available basically all day Friday afternoon to work with you guys live. Okay, so I'm going to go over your campaigns live every week. Any questions you have, on Fridays, there's going to be no training. It's going to be open forum. If you have an obstacle implementing the system for whatever reason, or you have a question, or you want to know how to scale harder, make more money, we'll turn the screen. I'll turn the screen around and put your computer on the screen. We'll set you live. It's our time to go over questions in a group format, because I figure you want to hear it from the mouth of the horse. We have support. I have assistants that can answer questions or basic stuff, login problems, but I want to make sure I'm available for you, and you'll be part of the community. You'll be part of what I call the Internet Jet Set, and it's a private Facebook community of affiliate marketers who are successful, and you can create friendships or interact with each other and really move forward through this system together. I'll be making announcements and updates in there, but I want you guys to all become ridiculously successful. I created 5 millionaires 3 years ago. I want to create at least 50 this time around. And these are the sorts of results I've been getting. Every single month, I make hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. Last month, I believe I did just under $400,000. So like crazy money, right? It seems unbelievable. $400,000. I would have been happy to make that in a year. Like it's almost baffling. Now, when I was thinking about what to price this program at, what the initial investment would be, I've been considering two things. One is I'm looking for people who are willing to take action. And two is, the costs that it took me to put this program together this time around for something that works right now. It cost me a full-time developer at $5,000 a month. Okay, it cost me tons of high-end affiliate masterminds, tons of conferences, over $700,000 spent on winners. And easily the value, the amount of money I put in, the blood, sweat, and tears I put into this would easily justify a value of roughly $100,000, which is the cost of a college education. And I've heard from my students that this is worth far more than a college education. This is worth far more than a college education. College education only left people in debt, most people. Now, if I had to add everything up on its merits, and I did, I looked at the street value of each of the individual things we're offering, which is you're getting a paid advertising marketing course by me, over 15 hours of content. That'll be easily $10,000. You're getting buyer data. It's copy paste. That'll be $12,000. To buy ad swipes, to buy a good swipe file, proven converting ads, that's $2,000. Get pre-sell pages programmed and made for you with a setup that doesn't require you to do a thing. Just click on them, $4,000. To get into these affiliate networks I'm talking about, again, these are not for sale. Can't buy your way into these. Community access, and to have weekly live trainings with me. The last time I did consulting, which was 2 years ago, I charged $1,000 an hour. and I would charge much more today. And that would be easily $8,000 worth of value. So if we were to look at the actual value of what you're getting, easily $37,000. Okay, that's not what you're going to be paying today. Now, the price you're seeing on the screen is what the original students for the first super affiliate system all paid. Every one of the original students that joined the first super affiliate system paid $5,000, and you're not going to pay that today. Now, if you were to just get the 15 hours of training any other day than today, if you just wanted access to the training videos, not the buyer's data, not the opportunity to work directly with me, not my personal swipe file and weekly webinars with me, you'd be paying the price you see on the screen any day other than today, and that's just for the training videos. But today, for those of you that are live on this webinar, that are friends with Carolina, and that are action takers, I'm dropping things down to $997. This is for action takers. This is for people who are hungry and ready to make things happen. Today only, I'm taking very limited numbers of people to be students of mine. So if you're interested in joining, if you are ready for a system that works, that you can implement and make money with, go to the link you see on the screen, johncristani.com/Carolina. And the first 5 people that join are going to get a very special bonus. So guys, slam the keyboard. If this is something you're interested in doing, slam the keyboard right now, because there's going to be I'm going to make a very special bonus to the first people who sign up. Okay. Now, there is no payment plan for this. Again, I'm looking for people who are committed. There's no payment plan for commitment. Commitment is all in. And what we're looking, but that being said, if you want to check out with PayPal credit, if you are living in the United States, I believe this is only available in the United States and possibly Canada or Australia, you can use PayPal credit and literally have no payments and no interest and pay nothing today, as long as you pay off the balance in 6 months. So literally pay nothing today. And here, let me show you how that works. So what you would do is you would select on this screen, you would select PayPal, and then you would enter in your zip code or your email phone number, and then it would take you to a page similar to this. And what you'll do is you'll select this checkbox that says PayPal credit, click that, and it'll ask you some information, and you say yes, you want to check out with PayPal credit, and then you enter in some information. It'll ask you some random information. You click agree to the terms, and there you will have it. I also want to make sure that this is 100% risk-free on your part. I want to make very clear that this is, if you're willing to implement this and you have the focus and the dedication, I want to offer a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. If you're unhappy for whatever reason, to make sure that you guys understand, if the only thing holding you back, if you've been looking to create a business for yourself, if you've been looking to have success online, if you've been looking to make it happen, there is literally no risk to get started, and the only thing that can hold you back at this point is yourself. There's zero risk for you to make this happen. Now, again, what you're getting is you're getting the Super Affiliate System program. You're getting what you'll be getting with this. You'll be getting my training program. You'll be getting my ready to launch campaigns, which includes the buyer's data you upload to Facebook. It includes the ads that you'll be placing. It includes the pre-sale pages that you'll be using. And it includes acceptance to run the best, highest converting affiliate offers, so you can start making money and be like some of those success stories that I showed earlier on. I have a proven track record. And you'll get weekly live webinars with me every single Friday. Write this down, Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific time or 6 p.m. Eastern time. If you're in another time zone, Google it. But you'll be there with me, and I'll be able to answer your questions and lead you along in the process. You have a 100% money back guarantee. And this is over $30,000 worth of value, and you'll be missing out on not only all of the bonuses I've made available, but you'll be missing out on, if you even want to get the training, not even the opportunity to work with me, you'll have to pay an extra $1,000. Now the link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. And so for the first 5 action takers, I want to talk to you guys personally. I'm going to give the very first 5 people who signed up, and we have a lot of people on this call right now, so make sure you're taking action right now before the fast action bonuses go away. For the very first 5 people, I'm going to give you a call. I'm going to give you a call. I just like to be on a name basis with you guys. I'm building a larger tech company. We're working on a virtual world. And we're also working on a TV app, which is Netflix for entrepreneurship or Netflix for business, that we're releasing soon. So we have a lot of big things, and I just want to get to know because the first 5 people, you guys are my killers. You guys are my killers. You guys are my hunters. You guys are the wolves that are gonna do big things, because action takers, people who take massive, crazy action, are ones who do big things. And I want to get to know you because you're going to do big things. I also wanted to offer another unannounced bonus. I wanted to offer the training I did 3 years ago was for completely different products than what I'm recommending today. What worked 3 years ago is not what you'll be learning this time around, because what worked 3 years ago doesn't work today. But that being said, I'm also going to give you access to the original super affiliate system, which had over 60 hours of videos, and you're going to get access to pre-built affiliate campaigns in major health niches. So if you want to promote health related products to help people lose weight, to help people have more beautiful skin, to help people, have less anxiety or sleep better, you're going to get access to the buyer data. You're going to get access to the ads that work. You're going to get access to the landing pages or the pre-sale pages that work. So all of those, you're going to get access to additional ready to launch campaigns in different niches, which is pretty exciting. So just like you see here, I'm giving you the offers to run. I'm giving you the web pages to download. I'm giving you the ads that work. And I'm giving you the data that you can use. So you're getting everything for those as well. Okay? Now, one thing to keep in mind is ads are an additional cost. For those of you wondering what additional costs there are 2 additional costs. One is advertising. But to make this a no-brainer, I'm throwing in a special bonus. What I did was I spoke with all the different ad networks out there. Everybody except, I told them what I'm doing, and everybody except Facebook is willing to give you guys, this is what I arranged. I arranged $895 of free ad credits. Guys, you're getting $100 free advertising on Microsoft Bing. you're getting $75 in free ad credits on Google AdWords. You're getting $100 of free advertising credits on YouTube. You can reach people through YouTube, deliver a sales pitch. Easy, one of the cheapest, most profitable. I showed you my results, ridiculous. I've arranged $50 free ad credits on Yahoo. Okay, people still use Yahoo. $50 on Amazon, $100 on Amazon Apple ads for the App Store, and you know Apple has all these websites. $300 for you to use on free advertising on Yelp. $100 on Perfect Audience and $20 on Bidvertiser. $895 in free ad credits to help you get started. Okay. So this is it, you know, if you, again, this is for those who become students of mine and join today. And I'm also going to give you, I'm going to double the value here. I'm going to double the value here and give you one additional login for you to work on this with a spouse or a business partner. If you're working on this with a spouse, I know there have been, you know, teams, or you have a business partner that you are going to do this with. I'm going to give you double the value here so you can work together and have, you know, that partner, accountability partner, whatever, go through the course with you. You will just have to email my support and they will set this up. Okay, so I'm giving you I'm just doubling the value on you right here so that you can get started. There's no reason not to get over now. Guys, again, you're getting over $30,000 worth of value, and I just doubled everything. You guys have these health niche.
This is crazy. Sorry to interrupt, but I just have to say how crazy this is, guys. And by the way, I just want to mention there's only one spot left for the fast action bonus, guys.
Okay, cool. Now, so you're getting all this stuff. You're getting the free ad credits, which is unbelievable. And you're getting 15 hours of content. You're getting, again, you're getting a paid advertising marketing course, 15 hours of content created by me. You're getting the ready to launch campaigns, everything you need to launch a campaign. You're getting copy paste data to use for ad targeting. I show you exactly where to copy paste, click everything. You're getting ads that you literally drag and drop and use that work. No guessing, no games. You're getting web pages that you literally click and activate. You literally click and you activate them. It's never been easier. This takes zero programming. Clicked and activated, and it's just loading on your site. So it's never been easier than this to get started. You're getting community access, you have a support network, and you're going to have me. You're going to have me literally working with you. I haven't told you the full extent of my background. I've worked on thousands of advertising campaigns. I've made dozens. I've been profitable in dozens of different niches. I have more experience than anyone you'll ever come across in your life when it comes to online marketing and creating an online business. And I'll be able to be answering your questions. I'll be able to be on your computer and taking control of it to help you out. Now, again, for those of you who want to join, it's $9.97 a day. You don't even have to pay. If you're in the US, you don't even have to pay anything. Just because you're part of the Lucky Sperm Club, you can use PayPal credit. You can check out with pay nothing, and you don't have any interest or payments for 6 months. Okay. Again, you're getting the system, you're getting the ready to launch campaigns, you're getting the weekly live webinars. You have 100% money back guarantee, zero risk to yourself. And also, guys, keep in mind, all trainings are available immediately. So we're starting off everything. You can go through this as fast or as slow as you want. All trainings are going to be available immediately. When you start, by the end of next week, by Friday next week, you should be able to have your first campaign, your first ads up, okay? Within a week, you should be able to start making your first money. You could go crazy and just not sleep tonight if you wanted to, but the way it's set up is by the end of the first week, we should have you set up, because the system, the way it's laid out in the program is the training is on the left. Okay, the 6-week training is on the left, and all of your resources are on the right side. You have your targeting data, you have your ad swipes, you have your pre-sale pages, you have your affiliate networks right here. And by the end of the first week, you will have set up your website, you have joined affiliate networks, and you will have set up your ads, and your sales pitch will be being delivered to people. Okay, in week 2, we go deeper into understanding, and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, we are building skills and working on understanding exactly how it's working, and why what I'm giving you is working. Okay, I want you guys to, the first week, you just implement what I show you to implement. Second, third, 4th, 5th, 6th week, I want you guys to understand how the system works so you can make the money and create your own ads as well. Now, the system, we have tons of success. This is Kent Sayre from Portland. He's a 7-figure marketer. He's made millions to his business bottom line by applying this system. He already had an existing business, but he just used our methodology and was able to add millions to his bottom line. Here's Joe Laughlin, a 17-year-old from Central California, made $15,000 in a month with this system. And this isn't about the money. This isn't about the money, guys. This is about freedom. This is about where you can be in 5 years from now. This is about what missed opportunities have occurred in the last 5 years because you weren't able to be where you wanted, where you weren't able to spend time with who you wanted. And this is Carlos Valiente. He went to college with this girl over here on the right. They dated, they were in love, and they had to get jobs and move to different locations in the US. So they split. And to go into the work world. Once Carlos started tapping into online marketing, he was able to make as much as $26,000 a month. He quit his job and he flew out to reconnect with his college sweetheart. They started dating again. They started traveling the world. And that's something he never would have been able to do or experience had he been working his job. That could have been something that he could have looked back on at the end of his life and said, I wish I spent more time with the ones I loved, but I wasn't because I was stuck in that stupid job. So that's what I believe the important thing is there. And just to give you guys, I see some questions popping up. Let me show you a testimonial from somebody who is from South America who applied this system. Tyler Ellison was a Mormon missionary living in South America. He was a citizen of Brazil when he started applying this system because it works all over the world and it's something you can do no matter what country or place you're from. Here, let me play this for you.
And it's just totally flipped my role from being the wannabe to being one of the masters. The first campaign that I actually went and set up, it made money because the system is that good. And when I saw that, I'm like, oh wow, now all I have to do is duplicate what I just did. So that's all I did. And I duplicated so many times that the system became very easy, very streamlined, and the income just kept going up. I've been able to pamper my wife more than I used to. I'm taking more trips, going out to eat, buying jewelry, that kind of stuff, you know. I've been able to spend more time with my kids by not going not having like a set work schedule. We've been spending more time together. What I'm living now is freedom. I don't have to worry about paying my bills. The bills are always paid on time. Money is not even really a worry. Because if you're persistent in the system that's giving you not what you want, that's what they define insanity as, right? Persistent in the same thing and expecting different results. Well, the system we have works, so by persisting in this system, it's not insane because the results are there. They do.
So Tyler's become a millionaire. Tyler's earned 7 figures online doing this, and it's because he went with a business system that worked, but mainly because he put in the effort, he put in the work, and lots of other people have as well. So this is something that works. This is an opportunity. This is a way out for you to do things. John Walton went from he was living somewhere, I think like Eugene, Oregon or something. Weird guy, but he went from living out of his car to owning a trailer park. So now he owns real estate. He has income producing property. And it's because of this system. He made $155,000 in the span of 5 months. And the profit was $50,000. He made a lot of money in a very short period of time. Here's Ronnie Sandlin, a friend of mine. I introduced him earlier. He's made a lot of money applying the system, and we've become friends. Because I want to hang out with my successful students. The biggest action takers, I want to get to know you. He's become a 7-figure student. Now, you need dedication. If you're wondering if this is going to work, guys, it starts, the first thing is we have something that works here, but what also needs to work is you. So if you're not going to be dedicated to this, if you are on 50 million email list, if you have 50 million ideas, if you have 5 different businesses you're trying to start, this is not going to work for you if you're not dedicated, okay? You need to be dedicated to making this happen. Your mind needs to be in the right place. And this won't work for you if you have a million other commitments, if you're addicted to drama and you are constantly committing yourself to, your mother-in-law's sister's friend is throwing a birthday party and you can't find 3 to 5 hours per week to make this happen. Your uncle has invited you to this, this thing down, in the next county, or, your sons are asking for, you to help him move, and you can't find 3 to 5 hours per week to make this work. This won't work for you. Again, you need to be committed. And if you, again, have 5 different businesses you're focused on and 500 different people emailing you each day about new ways of doing things, and you're watching YouTube videos and Facebook videos and you can't get yourself off of them to focus on your future and build that dream of where you can be 5 years from today, this won't work for you. You need to be focused. You need to be, this works, but you need to do the work, and you need to have your mind in the right place to make this happen. If you don't have positive anticipation, if you are constantly skeptical of everything you come across, you aren't going to give this the full effort. So you need to be focused, dedicated, and committed. The results speak for themselves. And the question I want to leave you with is, I'll go into some of the questions soon, but where will you be in 5 years? 5 years from today, this whole presentation, this everything, the investment, it'll be meaningless. It'll be nothing. You won't even think about it. Because in 5 years, if you can go from this to this, or whatever your dream is. My dream was living on a ranch, on a horse ranch in the mountains with mountain lions and skunks and raccoons and deer in my backyard and a little creek running through it. That was my dream, living in Malibu, on a horse ranch in Malibu. But whatever your dream is, you can get closer to that. But where will you be? And what are you doing to get there? So sometimes it's the smallest decisions that change your life forever. So it's your time. Let's do this. Guys, the link's there. Spot's still available. Now, I mentioned there's one additional cost. I'll go over this question first. There's one, I told you the ads, I gave you the bonus there. There's one additional cost for this program, and that is you will need to get a website. You will need to get a website. And to get a website, I've actually arranged a very special deal for you. It's not very expensive, $3.95 per month. Okay, that's all it is. To get a website, it's going to be $3.95 per month. From Bluehost, I'll inside the course, I'll walk you through exactly how to sign up. But not expensive at all. But you will need to get a website. But that's it. So I do highly recommend one other program, but it's not required. It's called ClickFunnels, but it's not required. So that's what I suggest. Any other questions, or let me know. Frank DeAngelis. Let me bring you on. Frank.
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
Where are you from and what do you currently do for a living?
I'm retired.
Cool. Retired from what?
The automotive industry.
Cool. And where are you from? And what is your question?
Buffalo, New York. Question is, if I get stuck while I'm working through the programs to set this up, is there someone I can talk to over the phone like I do now? Like I'm talking to you, or is it just email and what do you call it? A help thing?
So you 100% have an email that you can, I have assistants that can help you out during the week, support at johncristani.com. That being said, if there's something more advanced, my assistants aren't internet millionaires. They wouldn't be my assistants if they were like, as smart, they knew it, they could do everything I do, right? So, that being said, every Friday we have webinars, so I will have a training session. If you can't make it, you can send in questions, or you can watch the replay. So, but every Friday, if you have something for basic stuff, you can email my support and they'll handle 90% of things, okay? 95% of stuff. For that 5 to 10% that they aren't able to answer, you'll be able to literally just ask me like you are doing right now every Friday. Cool?
That sounds good. What time Fridays for the webinars?
If you're in New York, so it'll be 6 p.m. your time.
6 p.m. Okay.
Yeah, 6 p.m. your time.
And now, will you send out some kind of an email notification to remind us, or what?
Yeah. I'll be all the instructions. Once you sign up, I send you an email with all the instructions, and I'll be sending out email notifications before each of them. So we have I'll be on tomorrow. Just initially, just because it's tomorrow. Why not? I'll just be able to say, hey, if there are any questions. Next Friday, I am actually away on, I won't be here next Friday. I just don't have internet access where I'm going to be. But every single Friday after that is on. So, and I will stay on these things up to 6 hours, man. Like I'm pretty crazy because I don't want I don't want anybody having anything holding anybody back. Because obviously,
Not 6 hours though, but either way, that's good though. It's good to know.
Yeah, well, yeah, 6 hours is pretty crazy, but you get the gist.
Yeah, we're serious, I know.
Cool, man. All right, any other questions?
No, that should do it for now. That's all I have to do is click on that key access on the receipts.
Yeah, so just go to this link right here, johncristani.com/Carolina. I think I put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, see you soon. Any other questions? Ariana Uloa. Hey, where are you calling from and what do you currently do for a living?
Hi, I'm from Panama. I don't know if you listen to me.
Yeah, I hear you, and you look beautiful today too.
Oh, thank you. Do I you have the website? Okay. Just a quick question. So this is like basically, sorry, I enter a little bit later. So this is like a complete course, and also you give like the keys to make all the ads and everything.
Yes, and we also have subtitles in. I made sure I had my assistant subtitle everything in Spanish. So literally, you can go through the entire course. I see Hector Hernandez asked this. The entire course is subtitled in Spanish.
Okay.
Okay, as well.
Right.
So just for anybody who if I speak too fast for anybody.
No, don't worry. Okay, no, that's great. And also I know it's too soon. It's going to be a learning process, but at the end, when you receive the payments, do you receive it from the advertising companies, or do you receive it from PayPal? How it works?
You receive the money from the affiliate network. So you'll receive the money from ClickBank or from the one other affiliate network that I recommend, which I talk about in the course.
So it's like a join when you have the experience and everything. So you join like those websites or something like that.
Exactly. The affiliate networks are the affiliate networks are the sites. They have all of the products that you can sell and earn for. So you go on these websites and you can choose what product you want to sell.
Okay.
You can earn commissions on there. So just like here on ClickBank, you can search for a product and you can say, okay, flat belly fix. Let's say you want to help people lose weight. You can select this product, and if you recommend it to somebody and somebody buys, you earn $34 commission.
Okay, understood. Perfect.
Cool.
Thank you.
No problem. Any other questions?
Now it's the time, guys. Now it's the time.
So, Carolina, anything else you'd like me to go over?
Man, I mean, that was super complete in my opinion. You solved a lot of the common questions people have. I know somebody asked what Rev content was a little bit earlier, so maybe you can explain what that is. And yeah, there are a couple more questions coming in.
Rev content is one of the native ad networks. It basically is it's a more advanced type of ad network that I explain inside the course. The main ways you'll be reaching people are through Facebook, are people on Google, and people watching videos on YouTube. Those are the main ways. That's where the most people are.
There you go.
Cool.
All right. Okay, guys. Anything else? Is there going to be a replay of this webinar? Maybe. There might be. Hopefully. We'll see. If John lets me.
Why not? Why not? Cool. Well, we'll talk about that, but it was great speaking to everybody. I got a jet, but for those of you who joined, super excited. I'm super excited to work with you guys. I hope to, you know, I take the fact that you trusted me as your teacher very seriously, and I'll be speaking with you. Make sure you're on the webinar tomorrow, because I'll be doing the first training session just to say hello, and you know, we'll the first one tomorrow, but you'll be sent all your information, your login and everything as soon as possible. So great speaking to you guys. I'm signing off. Carolina, hopefully,
Thanks,
hopefully
John.
everybody got a lot of information from here. Oh, and for the, and I got, for the bonuses that I promised at the beginning, I'd recommend you guys screenshot this page right here. And there's a link to the bonuses that I had mentioned earlier. So you can just screenshot that, press the print screen button, whatever, and you guys can get the bonuses.
And guys, by the way, I'm gonna throw in, like, for the next few people that still take action, I'm gonna send you guys one of my courses as well for free. I have a course on how to run webinars, right? Teach you guys how to create the slides, how to pitch on a webinar. I'm gonna throw that in for everybody that takes action today before we sign off.
Right. All right. Have a good one, everyone.
Have a good one, guys, and we'll see you inside the course. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, John, for all your knowledge, and go ahead and make some money.
Yeah, let's do it. All right.
Bye, everyone.